as this live stream is getting started up, I'm making sure that the individual that I'm even doing this live stream for is available and able to watch or participate. You're gonna have to copy and paste that link. So, yeah. There you go, up here. Return to our base. This is my base. These little pop-ups and whatnot represent various parameters for figuring out more information or accessing information. Since it says enter the city, so that's to get into the city. The city buffs deal with protection, or aka buffering. You buffer speed, you can make speed faster if it's slow. And then there's information. This is my name. I changed my name, but it costs 2,000 diamonds. That's the amount of power I have, what state I'm located in. It's my avatar. Enemies defeated, basic stats. I'm not gonna go too in depth with this. Details here. And as you can see, part of PH6. And so we got the PH6 clan all around us. And we've got someone over here that's not part of the play, or rather was. And got booted for inactivity. But as you can see, we look at these bases and there's 8, 15, 13, it's 13, and this is 7. Now, I may not be able to see the same details that I can see with myself, or even know what their actual stats or information is. I can scout them, I can send a scout out to figure out what they're dealing with, what sort of troop formation, etc. size. This information though tells us the power though, so that's a good gist, and you can also tell based on their combat stats, like if they're a good fighter or not. They've got 22 total combats and 13 of those are won, so that means that the ratio is a little, like 60, 70%, whatever. No, actually this is more like half. What am I saying? 13 out of 22, that's like 50%. So yeah. Now, since I just sent a scout out and sort of return, I can click up on this, and now there's a sort of icon here, telescope, that shows me that, oh hey, we're dealing with this particular information. This is the coordinates. When I click on the coordinates, it shows me that this is how much resources are, and since I'm a raider class, not a radar. I have a radar, and that enables me to get more information. But since I'm a raider, I can raid or plunder things, and every class essentially can get these various resources except for money. Only the raider class can get money. So I could send a unit out if he had enough durability. Now, in about a few minutes, that will be 5, and that will be enough to raid the brother. As you can see, I already got a unit out here that did some raiding on Georgian. Okay, let me not try. This is so great. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so don't mind me laughing at myself and a little slow here. But in any case, this is the initial scout I sent out for that to figure out what he's dealing with. Not too much. I only got 21,000. Like under 275,000. Under 275 total troops protecting it. Only 1150 durability. Durability is sort of like your health points. Yeah, essentially is your health of the base or the building or whatever it is that we're dealing with. So with the APCs or the vehicles that are used to go out and gather resources or attack others, they have certain durabilities, and I guess I could just be showing you that. So before I get into that, again, this XY coordinates actually bring you into this, and you could come in here and you could go down to your XY coordinates at the bottom here. It shows you, right? And you could type specific XY coordinates up in here. So it would be like 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, whatever. And that's gonna take me to that coordinate or whatever. And I can click this guy right here, and not that. Okay. Close the menu. Click this, and it'll bring me back to my home base. We got all these little lines going on. These lines represent where things are moving to. So I have a troop that's sent out down here, and the line goes on forever and ever and ever. I can just click this. Sorry, it was the second one, second APC. And you can see that the troops are returning because they went out here, and okay, this is silly. Yeah, and I attacked a zombie out here. I don't know. Did I win that? Let's look. So we'd actually have to go to the zombie attack report, and based on this red color, you can see if it's a win or a loss. Wins are green, reds are losses. So I attempted to go after the mother ancient zombie, whatever, and I lost. And look at the stats if necessary. Went for 8 turns apparently. So that means get out the way. I can watch the playback in here, see what exactly happened, why things went down the way they did. I had a good amount of power, but who knows? So yeah. Before I did this live thing, I already sort of did a narrated tutorial, or what I considered like going over some basic things to help, because I'm not really sure what exactly you need help with per se, but I figured first initially I was going to show you what my base looks like. This is irritating. Trying to click that. No, I'm not trying to click that. I'm trying to click this. So we return inside of the base. This is the inside of the base, and I just expanded it a little bit. You go on this guy, and you can get more space by doing that. So initially, not too long ago, I was actually limited to these confines of being a square here, and so that's why a lot of the buildings aren't out here and stuff. And these are buildings that aren't in use. Like, I don't really care for the school of architecture dealing with like setting up trees or whatever. I got all this stuff, so I guess I could use a small coconut tree, but I don't know what the heck that even did. Like, I'm still figuring this game out myself, learning as I go. And let's see, let me go back out here. Did it give me a palm tree? Nope. I don't know what the heck I did, but whatever. Now, one of the most important things in this game is to make sure that you're increasing your power constantly. One of the best ways to do that is constantly be training troops. Now, as you can see, I guess I should have showed you before I submitted the speed up there, or not the speed up, but the committed to training. There's different levels, and the different levels have different stats. For instance, this Watcher, which is a level 4, has 8 marching speed, so that's how quick it moves, or if they move quicker rather. The load, how much it takes, the capacity, how much food costs, so that's how much depletion from our actual farms, our storage there, and regular stats like combat power, how much damage are they doing, or sorry, that's the attack. So combat power is what adds into here the overall power. Is our troop combat power. And so as we were saying with attacking the zombies, you need a certain amount of power to even attack some of them. This guy says once you're at 600. So we look at this and we say 31,000. Yeah, I think I can handle that. 5,000. Even my lowest APC, which is actually full of level 4s, is strong enough to handle that as zombie. Now, I'll go back in the comments real quick and see. Side messages, because she likes to make use of messages. Can't review live stream or I'll message you on Instagram. Actually not even really making use of Instagram much anymore, especially with this game taking up most of my time, which is a blessing in disguise. And so here we're going into this account. Look at, not trying to show you no butt. We're gonna go into CIA account because that's what she knows me as, CIA. You go under here, there's no messages from down, let's see. Should have told her to send me a DM. So liver streaming live. Streaming my liver. Yeah, so that's nasty. I don't need to look at that. I'm gonna leave it on this screen and wait for this individual to send me a DM. Or how does it work? Live from YouTube. Watch. Let's try this again, but do it in such a way that it's separated. Because I don't know if they... And hopefully she gets the gist that I'm not quite that way. Retype that. technically I would know. Actually, I wouldn't know. I would, unless there's comments. Down here is talking about 0 comments. Let's see. Last Shelter Studio. They give me a gift. Doomsday Conquest. Oh shit. I don't want to do an update. I'm in the middle of the game. We'll do the update after we finish this tutorial. So, now that we've gotten all sidetracked, I'm going to continue doing it as if though this person is watching it. And we go back into the city. So, you already know you got your main base. And clicking on the base lets you access those city buffs the same way as seeing it externally. You got things such as your houses. These deal with the population here. The population matters because based on your population amount or whatever, you can access certain things like the ration truck. In order to upgrade this, I had to upgrade the housing, and this enables us to get more water or food. And the water and food, all these different resources are utilized for various things to keep the facilities running. For instance, this power plant, which is depleted, since I need to add oil, add fuel. However, all these are preoccupied. Let's see, I got one that's coming up here in 10 minutes. I could speed that up by using all of those. I got 3 minutes and 33 seconds. I could either wait 3 minutes and 33 seconds, or I guess I'll have to, realistically. It would probably been better to do this video when I actually had speed ups and everything was in order. Yeah, fuck it. We doing it live. This isn't scripted or nothing. So, certain things you gotta do, like making sure that you're active in your alliance by helping members that need help. As you can see, mine say help 5-5. Now the reason why it says help 5 is because these details based here show that I can have 2 people reinforcing the base. I can have 30 seconds worth of reduction based on each of these people helping me. 5 help chances, so chances of people helping out to make things go quicker. I'll look at more information, and this breaks down the chart of that. Since it's a level 8 embassy, I get 5 help chances, which takes down 30 seconds, whatever. 2 reinforcement, a total of 128 power added to my overall power here, which is 107,000. Let's see, so if I upgrade, then I'll go and have 40 seconds, you know. Once I get past 10, then it actually goes up, the amount of help that you get. So 11 is 6, 12, 7, etc., etc., etc. And so once you actually get to 25, then you're getting 120, which is a full 2 minutes knocked off per individual helping. That's 13 times 2 is 26 minutes. That's nice. Let's see. So since I'm in there, I have to back out. Constantly help people. It prompts you up here, like if I'm outside looking at the map or whatever, doing things out here, getting lost. Speaking of that, when you're around on the map or whatever, I'm not even sure if I already did this already. I probably did, but in any case, since I sort of did some backtracking there, having to communicate the fact, speaking of which, oh, that's not what I'm trying to look at. Message here. Don't know if they're there. Let me go into the group chat. Where you at, Zolo? Yeah. miss anything? Okay, since you can go back, I think with this live stream I can just keep it as a recording on my channel. I'm gonna continue along with these instructions and tips, whatever. When you get these things, as you already know, you open it and you can get yourself some diamonds. So yeah, back to what I was saying about these XY coordinates or being lost, etc., how this map works. We've got 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1 already typed up in there. It takes us out here. We could come down here and be like, I want to remember where the fuck this guy is at. So I'm going to click over here. And I'm going to click this little add bookmark button. And again, show that again. There's a little icon that looks like a bookmark. On the other side, there's something that looks like the symbol for sharing things. Now, when you share things, you get an option to share to Alliance or to State channel. You can't really share to State until you're level 13, maybe level 10. I don't even know. But the point is that you have options of how to share these stats, or you could just type it manually. So the X, which is 119318, you'd go into this chat and you'd be doing 1, 2, 3. Boom. And it creates a link right there, and you click that and go right to it. And again, get back to the base, you just click this over here. So back to the bookmark stuff. Had I actually saved that bookmark, which I didn't do, then I could click on the coordinates thing down here, click on this, and I got all these bookmarks. So I have certain things like, there's the diamond mine, there's a farm. This is me accidentally clicking on something and taking us somewhere that I'm not really sure where we are. But yeah, that's how I make use of bookmarks. Again, go back into this. See, there's a diamond mine. We could edit this and change it. We could even go in here and share it elsewhere. Okay, well, it's not letting me do that right now. We can edit it, straight up diamond mine. Changed it so that went, and now it's no longer in special. It's an enemy diamond mine, which is not, because whatever. And so yeah, when I'm actually looking at these bookmarks, why didn't it let me share it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm clicking it and it's sharing it constantly. Is it? No, it's not. Going to bed takes forever when playing this game. Exactly. I was like, I'm gonna go to bed at a decent time. It's now 2 a.m. It was probably like 12:30 or whatever when I was saying I'd be getting to bed at a decent time. That didn't happen. Ended up doing this whole thing with the... Wait, what? Not what I meant to do, but... Let me exit this. Collect gifts. Help Alliance, help all of them. There's others that I can, the hand shaking, hand holding, whatever. Let's go back to the base. In the base we have different things. These things correlate with power. See the details, there's 48 power there. When we have an event going on and it says that I want to get increased technology power or increased building power. Building power correlates to this building right here. That's 48. If I were to upgrade this, then it would increase that building power. Now that doesn't get you many points. See, that's a level 5 barrack and it has 48. This level 10 is 277. This 12 is 414. So technically, as you're upgrading, you get more. And so per point, that comes out to 1,000, I believe it is. Yeah, it's saying 1,000 per one. Increase one building power. That's 1,000. So this one, look at the details. 597. When that's upgraded, which is in 1 hour and 56 minutes, then this is going to increase. Now let's see if I'm correct about this whole 1,000 per one unit thing. Because we're going to go ahead and we're going to speed this bitch up. We're going to go ahead and do a 1 hour speed up. I don't want to use it on that one because it's like that's 156. Then I still got, let's see, do I have anything else that I'm upgrading? Let's see. 1 hour 56. Farm being upgraded. Exploring. Okay, that's the only thing I got to work with. I'm going to go ahead and blow through 150 freaking diamonds. Show you how that speed up brings that up. And just because we're doing this tutorial, I don't got freaking forever. I'm going to go ahead and blast through that other hour, which essentially is a little waste of money there, but that's 391 that I have left. That's not what I'm not talking about that. Let's go up here. We've got all those points right. Yeah. So I got 400 diamonds off of that. And I got these other benefits. 2 1 hour building speed ups. Collect them rewards. And get back on with it. So make sure that we're collecting this over here. Free money from using the speaker. We go in here when it has this little icon, this red indication that's letting us know that there's something that can be updated. It even helps us out even more so by showing us this little animation around the particular parameter within this that we need to work with. So here we can adjust this. And we can adjust all of these because that APC, that barracks, was just upgraded, so now I can have a full 3,000 out of 3,000 units, so it went up to 7.5k. Now once I get to the point where I can have a hero appointed there, then this is going to come up even more. And let's see, research. Alright, collect this first. These come up in here, so whatever we're dealing with, if we have items in stock, we can put them to use. We can go through all of these up here, figure out what's necessary, or you can do it up here, or you could go onto a particular thing that you're trying to work with. If you're saying like I want to upgrade this, and it's saying, oh, I need more money, you're gonna have to go right there, and it lets you know how you can go to it. Now there is no items, so see, there's no animation around it. There's no red dot or nothing letting you know that you could do something about that. They do have options to purchase money up here, purchase these things. Yeah, you don't need to spend money in this game to accomplish what you're trying to do here. Stay active, going through things like the contribution. Now I think I need to show how the contribution works again. So wages, this is alliance wages. So by doing things that help the alliance, which realistically are helping yourself. But the whole purpose of being with the alliance is being active, and so when you help yourself, you help the alliance, and you build up your base. You're stronger, then you can actually work with your teammates. So here we can gather lumber, right? And it brings me right there. It says, well, let's get outside into the world and see, where's this lumber at? There's a level 5 lumber mill over here. There's a total of 350,000 resources, etc., etc. And I can go ahead and send out a unit together. Now, I don't want to be stuck doing that forever, so I'm just going to send this guy out there. He's only got 14.4k. Troop load is, technically it's 28.8, but it goes down in half because of the fact that I'm a raider. And the raider class, let's see if I have to visually show you what that correlates to. The raider class, this is my current class as a raider. Now, I was initially a farmer, and when I was a farmer, I had the capacity to gather faster and more. I had a production center, etc., etc. All of this was different, but as a raider, let me go back in here. You can see that inefficient production is minus 50. Troop payload minus 50% when harvesting. Military style harvesting. Economical depression, there's negative 30% money production. So it's another reason why we have all these different things going on, such as heroes. So here's our hero hall here. And we can recruit heroes. So I got 3. I'll show you. You already know what this looks like, I'm sure, but that's how you recruit a hero. I got experience points. These experience points and the heroes themselves, not in the menu, they're right here. Let's see. I've got this resistance leader. Now he works with being stationed in the bank. So I have this in use, and so I'm getting, or rather gaining, 60% of current production worth of experience. So he's getting experience based off of how much is produced. This, on the other hand, actually helps with producing more money. So we're getting an additional 1,200 per hour thanks to this, and that's why I did this whole upgrade before. Last time I think I showed you that in here. So much going on. So much going on that you gotta stay on top of. Like, we went in here already. There's the exchange. I exchange things. Exchange this. It would cost me 45,000, which I don't have at the moment. And let's see. I can get that though. I can either. Sorry. Well, actually, yeah, I got that. So these guys, they go out and okay, that's weird. Yeah, that's a better example. He's out collecting stuff, and now he's going in. Now he's returning. So one guy already went back in. Well, watch, this guy's about to go back in. So they're done. I can send another one out though, because it's good to have them out collecting things. It's funny how they follow the actual The road patterns and everything. Just driving around out there killing zombies. Running over zombies. It's funny, it fixed the sign when it ran over. So I'm gonna watch it just for a moment longer, see if it stops at one of these random locations and starts foraging or doing whatever the heck it is that they do. Come on, buddy. There you go. So here you can see they're collecting stuff. I don't know what the heck he's doing. He's brushing off that dirty barrel, and somehow that equates to boxes being picked up. But those boxes come into here, and as you saw when I pulled it up a moment ago, there's various resources that are gathered, and those things come into here. So underneath messages, hold on, let me check messages one more time. Okay, but wait, I sort of responded to that a little quick. Accept, paste. Been streaming for a while. Alright, I'm gonna close Instagram, close Play Store, go back into here. Let's see if they've got anything. Nope. So it takes them a moment to actually get around to doing so. I don't know what the heck is going on or what's the purpose of whatever they're doing. Just sweeping boxes and stuff. But anyways, I am back here, and let's see. We got this here. We gotta stay on top of this because that's free money. I mean, yeah, it's only 500 or whatever. You don't really need to do it, but as you're beginning, it's pretty vital. Helps out a little bit. All that little bit of help matters. So a moment ago I said I was a farmer first, so I had access to this thing over here. That's not what I meant to do. Dang it, I guess I have to before I can look at it. This is a production center. I can't make use of this production center, it doesn't help me out at all. It would have various benefits to help increase production, etc., etc. Also provided power to my overall power rating, yet that's not the case anymore. I'm going to need to reformat the base as far as like positioning things, considering I've expanded. As I was mentioning a moment ago, I've just expanded this area, which I did that while I was recording earlier before I realized it'd probably make more sense to just try this live stream function. And work. It costs money to do it. It's 100,000 to get over here now. Each time you expand, this thing's just getting more and more costly. But it opens up access to more things. Like here's another oil deposit. This is a farm, or rather rich soil. And as you go through different levels, you unlock these various things. And like I was saying, you don't have to spend money. But some people would be like, I want to make use of that, so let me go and buy this package, which includes all this or whatever. It's like you could just level up the good old fashioned or regular way, whatever. And so, yeah, again, feeling hella redundant here. But just because this is a live stream and you're just getting into it right now, perhaps, possibly, not even sure if you're in here yet. Going back with that energy that you are, or this is being watched or will be rewatched at some point. These buildings have power attributed to them. This is 48. It's a level 5 barrack, whereas this has 813. It's a level 12 shooting range. This all adds up into the total combat power. Then you have your troop power, and you have your building power. Okay, sorry. Well, yeah, that the total combat power is troop power, building, and technology added together. And so that's why during events like the daily challenge, there'll be instances. This one in particular focuses on technology power, building power, and troop power. That's all the overall total power, which is pretty cool. Yet then there's also hero. I don't know if you call it like hero power or whatever, but hero experience, gaining experience from that, whatever, or trading, exchanging medals. So I don't have the example that I had earlier, which was a purple medal. Yet the different color medals, which come from the different heroes. Say for instance, I'm in the hero recruitment center, and I make use of this normal recruitment ticket. Oh, I get 4 wisdom medals. Wisdom medals are used for training, so I can't trade that. I got this. I've already got her, so it says that a hero medal is automatically exchanged. But it looks like she's just a regular old hero, so green. These don't really amount to much. You trade one of these and you're only getting 5. So it costs more. I'd have to exchange the equivalent of 2. I get a cap of 10. Considering details here, its cost is negative 10% exchange, and I have a total of 10 that I can exchange at the moment because it's a level 8 military academy. So I'm gonna do it just because we're showing how this works. We'll go ahead, and I actually can't afford this one, so in this instance this is actually beneficial that it's a cheap one. 22.5 gives me 5 wisdom medals. I come in to the hero area over here and make use of the wisdom medals. Let's see, we were talking about how the bank, since I'm a raider, my production is messed up, so it'd be nice to upgrade certain things like that. Okay, I still don't have enough. So never mind, bad example. In any case, let's get back to what's present in the now. I have 582,000 points, and that's based on continuously training these guys. If I had speed ups, like there's a 5-minute speed up, then I could get these points faster. And I did that a moment ago when I rushed through the upgrade of this barrack and spent a good 300 diamonds or whatever. But that was good though, because that actually enabled me to unlock this second package, which had all of 400 diamonds. So I was like, actually gained from that to a certain extent. Not really much, but it's better than nothing, right? So I could just be depleting diamonds on silly things, or it could be aiming towards constantly upgrading things, and that's this whole focus. So aside from events, you have your benefits over here. Like the first 5 days that, or technically it says that there's 6 hours left. So I think you get like a full week to actually go through these things. And this unlocks various stuff. So just stay on top of your benefits, the different tasks in the benefits section, your events, which consist of taking care of zombies, and over here it shows you how many points you're getting per what particular you're actually doing. You attack mutated zombies, you get 3 at level 6. And so I was saying, or showing rather, a moment ago. We've got these different levels. Now that I'm level 13, and that this base is now 12.
Give me a target.
I'm going to upgrade it to 13 soon, because in order to get to 14, I need to upgrade the shooting range to 13, the ration truck to 13, and I need to get more money. The quickest way to get money, aside from raiding, or as a farmer, you'd have better production of money. Like here's my banks over here. But $11,500. I don't get as much anymore since I'm a raider, and that's dealing with the class here. So before I was a farmer, I'll show this. Wait. As a farmer, I got better production, had a excessive collection rather, plus 100 troop payload, so that's the full capacity. Harvest speed is plus 50, but there's also depot protection, so when people would attack the base or whatever, they don't have access to it the same way that you do when you're someone who's raiding a trader, for instance. Like here's a trader. The trader loses 100% of their extra resources because their warehouse isn't secured. So there's positives and negatives to the various classes. And now that I'm a raider, the positive is that I can actually take people's money. Where is it? Yeah, the first one, trap house. This formation plunders money when sieging. So I can go out here in the world and take money from other people. Go here. Quick way to figure out someone's like skills or whatever. It's saying that they're level 5, they only have 5,000. We look at one of our own members, like Fred there. They have 106,000 out of 15. Versus, let's look at, there's Bro. He's got 319,000, right? And he's a level 16. And that's because of this when we're in the city. Making sure that everything's maxed out or fully upgraded and getting the full capacity of your power. So yeah, back to but I feel like I've said for the 1000th time already. We have power that we gain from technology research, buildings, and training units. Now, since I'm only able to train units at a level 4, I'm getting 65 per unit, and so if I train, I'm training 250 times 65 essentially each time that these are trained. 300, 250, and that doesn't really compare to upgrading the building. You see, for the troops, like you're getting in the 100 range, and for me, I'm only at the 65 range. I'm not even at 100 per unit, whereas it's 1,000 per unit for building power. So when I upgrade this, and it goes from a 48, look at details, more information. When it goes from 48 to 59 to 81, 125, etc., like that's 1,000. So that's times 1,000 right there. That'd be pause for a moment because I'm not certain if we'd have to do the math from 48 to 59. So that's talking about like 10,000 based off of that, or if it's saying it would be 59,000. For some reason, I feel like it'd be the incremental change there. So yeah, in any case, just be mindful of what you're upgrading, because like this, for instance, these don't really have power, so I could upgrade these all day, but it's not really going to affect this the same way as if I'm focusing on doing particularly what it says. If it says building power, then I'm working on getting buildings that actually correlate with power. This building, for instance, this is lots of power, so if you upgrade this, within the duration of the event, which runs for 7 hours, then you're maxing that out mad quick. And so yeah, I feel like I've beat the horse with with that explanation and over that. Okay, so back to this, the alliance. You're part of the alliance now, and you go in here. This is your menu. There's, by default, you got access to building menu, your hero menu. This breaks down the total at first, or you could just look at combat. Combat is good for when you're thinking about what do you want to put within your APC. But then you got factor if you want to make use of these combat focused heroes within various positions. For instance, when he is stationed in the barracks, then this means anything. In order for this skill, whatever, to activate, it requires that he's in the barracks. Whereas this is when he's leading units. So I have him within one of the APCs as a leader. And if I were to have someone else there, for instance, I'd take him out. Now, the max is 4,500 right now. And this is based off of the actual level of that particular APC. And the APC has its own barrack. So the first barrack, second barrack, which is the class, and then the last one, which is just an actual one. So go back in here. Say for instance I have this level 1 here. He sort of adds to it. We get an extra 150 trips. Whereas if I put this level 7 and almost an extra 1,000, a little bit shy of 1,000, 750. So this is why we want to keep upgrading our heroes, because then we get more power. And I feel like I already showed this, but we'll go back over it again. This is the troop load. This is durability. Durability correlates to your health. Right now I am low on health. I only have 10 out of 100, so 10%, which is enough for me as a raider to make use of 5 durability wrenches. And that's how much it costs to then go and actually carry out this attack. Whereas if I wanted to go and attack this guy here with that, it would require 10 durability, and he doesn't have enough anymore. These are things I'm pretty sure you already know to a certain extent, yet just going over it again. Provide authoring was attempting I'm back in here again. So the gist of it, if we're just watching the very end of this long ass freaking live stream that I've done, your priority should be making sure that you have your APCs, your barracks maxed out. Now, when you're just focusing on leveling up, you may want to attempt to do what I did and just make sure that you have at least one of the necessary things. Say for instance, to upgrade, it talks about having the ration truck and the shooting range. In order to get the ration truck to level 13, I have to make sure that the house is level 13. That doesn't say every single house that exists, so that's why there's one level 13 there. Now I'm only waiting to have this right amount of money, which I can procure by making use of this calling helicopter. Speed this up, click on return, go from here. Even before it lands, I can already start making use of the trade function. I can sell resources. So I have an abundance of, well, actually before I do that, I'm going to go in here and make sure that's maxed out. Transport. I'm coming through. So that's done already. I'll come back in here, go into trade, sell resources. I can sell the food. I don't want to sell all the food because I need it for upgrades and stuff, so I'll do some food and some water. Job's done. And boom. Now I've got 288,000 there. I also have some crates that I can open, or a crate. And come back in here. This contribution element. This is done by going into your alliance settings on the technology and donating. This gives you your contribution, your credits up here, and we can make use of that in the store. So I've already spent 200,000 essentially. I'm saving up so I can get this freaking advanced teleport. Yeah. Make sure that you're doing whatever you can to contribute, be it going in to the alliance and helping, or just focusing on accomplishing your daily tasks. Like for instance, that one required making use of the stereo, selling resources, rapid iron, rapid lumber, rapid production. Thing with the rapid stuff is like there's has to be at a certain rate for it to be successful. That was successful. However, let's see if I try it again. Things too close. I try it again on this setting. It fails. Right. Now, what I was saying earlier was it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter if that fails. That's horrible. Because then it's messing up your actual amount of production that you're doing. But it doesn't matter if that fails for the purpose of completing these tasks. Because it says rapid production. Well, you can't see it anymore, but it says 0 over 6, 0 out of 6. So you had to do it 6 times, and it's essentially just saying click that button 6 times. Whether or not it's successful or not is irrelevant. Although ideally you want it to be successful, and you can ensure that it's successful by coming into here and perfecting or doing research for how to get your rapid production on point. Because right here, 100% strong polymerization is 100% versus it being 75. See, the general starting point is 75. That's 100% durability, but realistically 100% would be 100%. So that ensures that the first time that you do this, every single time, is successful. Now I try that again. May not be successful. Not successful. Stars on fire. Each of these things requires different things to repair it. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should ask you if you got any questions, because at this point I'm not really sure what I'm talking about. Guess we'll just go back into some legit gameplay instead of all this me narrating stuff. Just watch what I do. Healing those units. I'm gonna make sure, well, at least one of these is 13.
I'm coming through.
Click that to request help. I can upgrade the oil storage tank. And I
Roger that.
Exchange one of these. Gets Cost me 10 metals. So now I can come in to the hero. So both the industrialist and that other guy deal with the bank. Whenever trading helicopter... Okay, sorry, no. He deals with the helicopter. Or trade, same with the organizer. It's these two. The resistance leader and the accountant. 39/60. So I don't have enough of that still. I got 6 more, so technically I could blow money on that, or now we're getting 1400 an hour. I just felt like depleting those resources for no reason. If I had waited until it comes back to a point where it's the event, instead of it being increased technology, increased blah blah blah, and it talks about the hero related stuff such as exchange a metal or increase experience of one of the heroes, etc., etc., I would have been able to utilize that towards completing the goal. And essentially this is always the target. Ideally is getting this, because then each time you unlock the third reward box, you're getting a teleportation, 200,000 money, and 1,500 diamonds, so that stacks up real fast. So let's see, what else could we talk on here? Oh yeah, I'm neglecting battle report is where we can see information, individuals we scouted. Turkey Home has $306,000 that can be looted. I'm gonna go ahead and attack him again. Try to get some money from that brother. I need to find some level 6 zombies to attack. 19,000 power. And that's perfect because I got 35,000 here. Now, let's see, why is that? Because they're being healed. I can't see what's being healed. He's currently out. Is he returning? What's going on with that one? I'm still heading for the destination. Oh, not still, I just sent that one out. That's not too long. And you get up to a point where I have so apparently for this I need at least 10,000. Oh, I guess I could just talk if you're watching this. Now that I know that you're present, I don't see YouTube. I'm making use of this thing called, I don't know what it's called. Something screen capture. Enables me to capture what I'm doing on my phone. And down here it says 0 comments, so I don't know what that's about. I figured I'd be able to see your comments and stuff, but yeah, in case there's like a lag or whatever, I guess I'll still type that message. I'm about to look at it myself. If you can hear me, well, I mean, you should be able to hear me because it's recording the microphone. I am currently going on my laptop simultaneously. Should have done this from the get-go. And loading up that stream. Cool. So, how much money did you spend with this game? Like I was saying earlier, you don't have to spend any money at all. I spent $1 to get my avatar, or whatever, unlock this ability to... Okay, hold on, I need... That sounds so horrible when there's numerous, like, attacks going on and stuff. So what I was saying is, you don't need to spend money at all to play this game. In order to get this setting where I can set up my avatar and whatnot, I had to spend $1 for that. So some things do require money or whatever to unlock. For instance, if I wanted to make use of this function here called arm supply, I would have to subscribe. But I'm not interested in doing that. I'm not looking to really spend money on here. The whole thing with games for me more so is actually playing the game, not purchasing an experience, you know. But I can comprehend to a certain extent, like when you play games like Call of Duty or Modern Warfare and stuff, and they have DLC packs for different maps and stuff like that. You pay a little bit extra to get that extra content, or even the game itself. Generally, you pay for the game, and this game was free, so it's like, to a certain extent, you would want to pay. So I did get tricked into purchasing some of these packs that were like $5 or something. So I've spent all of, let's see, if I look at, where is it, messages, gift package purchases, records, I've spent a total of $21, 5555 and 1. And that was in like the course of a day, because it was so funny watching the playback on here. It's a little bit slower. Oh, that's cool. I had no idea what you saw. Like, you can see that I'm swiping and everything. That's crazy. Well, it's not crazy. That's dope. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. So I need more money. Well, I don't need to. I don't need to rush. There's 3 more hours on this. I've already gotten 670,000. I got to the second box or whatever. In order to get to this, I'd need a whole practically 3 million more, and realistically, that's not happening now. So, if there's any particular question that you have, back and forth here, any So, as I was just typing, anything in specific you were confused about with the game or wanted to know? There we go. He's maxed out again. So let's see. Come back up in here. $15,000 attack. Attempting to knock out, attempting to knock out this here. So I'm going for that 6 shuffling zombie. And then I need to attack a mutated 6. And then a rebel camp. So it's only at 3. The sorry, probably hearing weird noises. The durability is only at 3. This could take a few hours to recharge. So right now I'm sending a scout out to go look at the information for that individual. That's funny, I'm already sending a vehicle in that direction. And I was already en route to attack this brother, I guess. Looking at the info, we can see they only got 10,000 power. So they're not really as strong. They're level 9, but that really doesn't amount to much. And click on your name. Look at your location. So yeah, in order to get this power up, like I was saying, just focus on building up the buildings that really have an impact on your power, which are your troops, your buildings, the structures, and technology research. And right now I'm focusing, or personally, my priority is taking care of these APC researches. So I did it backwards because I didn't realize that I was doing it backwards. But I did my class APC, which is technically my second APC, or the second vehicle, first, and went through maxing out various things. Yeah, and here you can see you don't actually have to max out all these things to get to these other areas. I just had to have 3 out of 5 and 5 out of 10. So essentially like half. Get halfway through that, halfway through this to get to this. But this one requires lots of resources. Like that's 190,000. Actually I could get that all right quick. Let's see. I think I even have this in stock. That's 50. Boom, that's already taken care of. 80,000 cool. 30,000. I might have to buy some stuff from So now I can trade again. Let's see. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to. Okay, what was I doing? Let's see. I lost my train of thought here for a second. Oh, I'm thinking of this research. This research in order to get. Oh, yeah, I need 770,000. $930. So I'm trying to think, what could I sell? Wait, let me go back into it. Clarify. I need 770. 770. So it's saying that I actually need to upgrade this before I can do those other things. I need more lumber. So first things first. I need $78,000. And I can get that from what I was saying was go in here to this box. And so when I send the construction vehicle out, he acquires all sorts of random junk that can be sold. That doesn't really sell for much, but might as well deplete it from here. Let's see, that would be 78,000 versus. A lot of back and forth right now because I'm not memorizing these numbers. I need an 100 and oh, okay, that's perfectly fine. I can spend 75,000 out of this. So first we'll focus on getting that 75,000. Actually, I could just sell it. No, let's not do that. Damn it. My recollection is not working ideally right now. I am up past the idea of bedtime, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna read the numbers, and remember all the numbers this time. Okay, no, I can't sell that. I need 930. 930, 770, 840. Okay, I can sell wood. I can sell electricity, I can sell wood. Okay, cool. other option I have too instead is to just use my diamonds. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the diamonds. Boom. It actually gave me points which aren't being used towards anything too. I'm wasting a lot of potential credits that I could be using towards daily challenges. Like if I waited for this 3 hour duration to end, then I'd be able to get more points. Go back in here. Wait, how much do I need? 725,000. Oh, 840. So let's hope that he has another box of iron that I can purchase. Nope. Okay, so I might have to actually go out and gather. I'll go ahead and sell more wood and electricity. Wait, could I have sold food? This is not ideal, this whole back and forth stuff. Yeah, I could sell about I can't see what I'm doing. Perfect. Money's good. Food's just a little bit short, but that's perfectly fine because yeah, I should have just sold that from the get go. I could have used these to bring myself back up. So my only options for this, since I'm, what am I short about? Damn, about 100,000. I just got to wait. Actually, what am I saying? I could even use the diamonds for that. But why are we burning through our diamonds? Nah, that wouldn't be worth it. 2,200. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to wait like a moment. Yes, my name is Show. I am super, super old. So old. I am this old. if you add this number here with this number here, there's a decent lag or delay in what's going on with playback. It'd be cool if I could articulate like that I'm pushing things. Like, how's this work? Now you can hear me. Now. Oh, well, hello there. I did not know that I could do that. That's a little bit creepy. I don't know. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm having too much fun with this right now. Show comments, share live stream. Yeah, I don't get this. Why is it? What's this show comments thing? Because here you can see it says 0 comments, but you're commenting in the chat on YouTube, so I don't know. And let's see. Put that thing away. Yeah, I'm having to talk to you through the laptop at the same time. I'm gonna turn the front facing camera off because that's a little funny. No, thankfully it wasn't as bad as like when you accidentally take a photo of yourself picking your phone up or something silly like that. Oh, that's hilarious. So, yeah. If there's anything in particular that you're trying to figure out, I'm just over here not really doing much at this point. I'm at 117,000 yet. I'm already 13. I know people that are like the same level as me. Like, here, look over here. Mark Lips is 13, and he's got 203,000. Or Bads Morrow. Let's see, Bads Morrow's got 143,000. Still only 11. Yeah. I sort of wanted to rush to get up to 13. Oh yeah, did I even show this? Technology, come in here. And we give away our resources that we worked really hard for. VIP shop level 2 reach max. Now we unlock via purchase. Huh? I don't even know what that means. I'm talking about this shit, like. I don't know. maybe if I did it in here. Attempting to type a message on the YouTube chat at the moment. I don't have access to emoticons the same way. And why is it turning it into a female? I specifically put this is the same on my phone. Oh, I don't know what happened. The screen went off, so does it kill the recording? No, it keeps it going. It went out for a second there. It's preoccupied looking at this. $486,000. This would be fun to be joining in all these raids right now. Except that my durability is shot. It's completely shot. Yeah, I'm just chilling and focusing on more on actually building up my troops. Trying to get up into that 200,000 power range. Another 18 hours. So I don't know if we could even really call this gameplay. This is more so just live streaming while on Last Shelter. I haven't looked at that. Let me see. Okay, here you are. You want to make sure that you are contributing. So the way to do that is to go here into the menu, click on this little guy, go into technology, click on any of these things here, and where it shows you this symbol, this is saying that it's making use of donating oil. For you, it may give you the option to make use of wood or even water. Just donate. Just go in here and add to any of these. They all started off at nothing, and as we contribute to it, these stars get further, and then we are going to go from just being level 0 to level 1, etc., etc. Same way that we level up the heroes. And this contributes to our collective ranking. Here you see that we have 3,546,599. Trying to remember where it was. Oh, okay, that's how you do it. I remember now. So if you want to look at actual statistic type stuff, we'd go in here into settings, and here you can find the rankings. So we can look at Alliance Power Ranking, and PH6 is number 4. We have 5,101,927 power. And so individually, each of us contribute to that based on our overall power ranking. The higher the alliance power, the higher the ranking. If 2 alliances have the same power, the one that reached that power first gets the higher rank. And so, yeah. Alliance kill rankings, let's see. PH6 is also 4. We're getting up there, though. RPF is fucking going crazy over here. They're already at level 2. Yeah. So you want to make sure that you're donating or contributing. Where's Boo? Boy. Where is Boy? It was like all the way down here somewhere. PH6 Johnnyville's up there. Zooms are. My ranking is 128. What is. Oh, yeah, because my individual power ranking is still only like 111. Wow, Shadow Hills. So this is like. Shadow Hills is a commander for his alliance, right? But his rank is 115. So this commander power ranking is interesting. The structure. I think this has to do with when we start having the events for like state versus state and whatnot. Like here, you can go into events and you can look at starting soon. It's talking about this battle for launch center to figure out who's gonna be the emperor, aka the president. Reward your allies, punish your enemies. Official details. There's president. Yeah, president's gonna be able to gain certain things. There's plus 30% training speed, plus 5 research speed, plus 5 building speed. Yeah, so if you can get appointed as the first lady or the vice president, etc., etc., or the president itself. So the president here, we don't have a president yet. No Clash of Zones competition yet. Population is crowded. That's the commander power ranking. Alliance power ranking. So our alliance is up there. So the president will receive this reward here: 5 advanced teleport, 2 advanced recruitment tickets, 100 metal. The state doesn't have a president yet. Maybe it'll be you. And then there's these gifts too that so the president's going to be able to commemorate, gift this to individuals. This will be able to appoint the vice president. And I don't really know too much about this stuff. I've only experienced it by seeing other people's content on YouTube talking about it, because I was trying to figure out what all this stuff was. It was like, what is Doomsday? What is this battle for the launch center thing all about? Do you mean, do I not have a job? It's 3 a.m. right now. 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I currently do not have work. So I'm not tripping on obligations or anything like that. Like, it's all good. It's all Gucci. I'm gonna wait 2.5 hours for that to end. This ends in 2 minutes. I'm gonna go back to focusing on these things, I guess, because realistically, my goal is to get everything maxed out on all the APCs. Oh, so I would have to do it here first. Ah, nice. So that's good to know. That's what you were saying, though, right? You're asking if I'm not working. That's what you're saying, though, right? You're asking if tripping. I mute it here. It's all blurry. I gotta change the quality of the stream. Ideally, I would have been sleeping right now. That was actually the intention.
Are you not work คุณไม่ทำงานหรอ
Is that what you had said?
คุณไม่ทำงานหรอ
Oh wait, I keep letting the screen go off. Can you see this? Can you see the lock screen if I do that? Or no, it just goes to that. So, could you hear that? Well, you do see my lock screen. That's funny. Let's flip this. Sleep is for the weak. I don't sleep. I stay woke. Always awake. Yay. So now, start with that hero appointment. I guess I had to do that here too. I forgot about that. I feel like it's just started off with the heroes. I don't even remember. But in any case, I can now, after that's complete, be able to appoint a hero to this guy. He's still only at 7,000 damage, but destruction power is pretty good. As far as like the troops within it, like there's not nearly as many troops in here, but they do way more damage. Or not way more, but they're getting up to around the same amount of damage because they're all level 4s. Whereas this one's like a bunch of level 3 and one level 4. Level 3s and a level 4. So that's why I'm focusing on this. I'm joking. I pass out at some point today, or I
ควรจะเป็น
cannot pronunciate that for shit though. Do not have me try to say that like I would butcher that. That would not sound proper at all. more so love learning.
ฉันชอบที่จะเรียนรู้ภาษา
Oh, nice. I got enough that I can go back out here. Wait, help me with messaging. $182,000. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I only have like 115,000. I'm gonna go back to that other location with the. Wait. Hold on. Who said that? I just realized that I'm using the location that you gave me. That's hilarious. I didn't even realize that. If that's easier for you, then yes. As far as like pronunciation and stuff, I'm not sure how I'm gonna get to that point. I'm gonna have to actually find some legitimate like learning aids for that. But how do you see what time these messages are? What is it? What are these? What the frog? These are just. Lola. Homie's on fire. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go get some diamonds. That's some funny shit. He going over there, grabbing himself some diamonds while his base is on fire. I'm gonna scout him real quick. Hey, you got diamonds I could take? Damn, he don't have anything. We destroyed him. That would not be very nice. Who's that just attacked? Oh, JKCD. Man, we might as well scout this fool too. Ooh, you got money. got money, so I'm definitely coming for the money. Coming for the monies. In 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Not Scout. Tech. What do you mean used to? Ah, keep letting my screen go. I'm gonna check what the daily is. I'm supposed to gather some food and lumber. So go ahead and gather food and lumber and do a window thing. That's nowhere near me. I lose -5 power. The live stream went offline. Why? What the heck is going on here? Every single time I go back and forth from that, then it gets all weird. Is there a link to the duration or something? I don't know if you can hear me because your message was talking about not being able to watch the live stream, but one thing I can say to that is, or to the whole not having like being in good physical fitness or lacking physical fitness, health. Your health is your wealth, and so focusing on the physical vessel by first focusing internally. And there's layers to this. Essentially, you gotta work on that. What you're consuming, what your diet is. And yeah, to answer your question about the sleeping stuff, is like I'm working right now on getting back into a good sleep routine, or rather just getting back into alignment with sleeping at a decent time. Like right now it's almost 4 a.m. here, and I too need to be working on my fitness, and part of that fitness is mental fitness, and you gotta let your brain rest. Can't be staring at the screen constantly. But yeah, this game is pretty addictive, or time consuming. And more so is the fake light. Time consuming translates to waste of time. So that's not quite what I'm looking to say. Rather time consuming.
Liftoff. We have liftoff. Roger that. She still's got it.
Why do they keep disconnecting like that? It's so weird. Wait, who's leaving?